Welcome back to In Business. More now on the president's latest plan to kickstart the economy. Companies that buy new equipment next year won't have to pay taxes on the capital investments associated with them. The president also wants to expand and simplify the research and development tax credit. For more on how these proposals could impact companies, we're joined by Jay Timmons. He's executive vice president of the National Association of Manufacturers. And Jay,
hey Margaret,
how are you? In reading these specific proposals, it sounds like the president is nodding towards or taking a page from something that you've been asking for a while, and a number of Republicans have here.
It actually is a page right from our manufacturing strategy and our playbook and what we think needs to occur to improve the economy and create jobs. The problem is the tax incentives that the president's talking about, two very, very good incentives. It sounds like those are going to be coupled with tax increases in other areas, which could be harmful to business, the economy, and jobs. And you can't fix one problem by creating two others.
So what are you talking about there? You're not talking about the individual tax rate on those making more than $250,000 a year?
Well, actually, that is one of the issues. 70% of manufacturers, this is a fact that most people don't know, 70% of manufacturers file as individuals or S corporations. Higher taxes on manufacturing will harm their ability to make investments, buy new plants and equipment, even if the other tax incentive the president is talking about exists. And that hurts jobs and, of course, job creation. The other taxes that we're hearing the president talk about, or at least we're hearing some in the White House, unnamed sources in the White House talk about, are increases on foreign earnings, and most concerning are increases on energy producers. If you increase taxes on energy, you drive up the cost of energy. That doesn't just harm the senior citizen that's having trouble paying their electric bill or their heating bill. That's bad enough.
Now, this is something that you are expecting to be announced that has not been.
Well, yeah, this is actually something they talked about over the weekend, and they've since kind of held back, and they're not talking about it now. But we fear that this may be a proposal in the Congress. And if you increase those costs on manufacturing by increasing their energy costs, you again harm economic growth and you harm job creation. So we're actually running a TV ad in 9 states right now, a multi-million-dollar TV campaign, advertising campaign, to call attention to these potential energy tax increases and the detrimental effect they would have on the American economy.
So you like, essentially, what the president is expected to be proposing. It's the rumors of what might be coming later that you're opposing, it sounds like.
You have to give credit to the White House. They know how to drip out this information. As Giuliani reported, the president's in Ohio, a very key political state. He's making these announcements just 8 weeks before a very important election. He's talking about the good news. The good news are the incentives to allow 100% expensing of plants, equipment, and property. And he's talking about an expanded and enhanced research and development tax credit. Again, those are good things.
Well, isn't the issue, though, for manufacturing and for U.S. competitiveness something that has to do with more structural issues, separate and apart from taxes here? I mean, we've been hearing more noise about what might be happening in terms of congressional pressure with China's currency there, or also just structural dislocations in the job market. I mean, isn't that the heart of the biggest challenge to the manufacturing segment?
You have many challenges right now, Margaret, in the manufacturing sector. It's 18% more expensive to do business in the United States than it is among our major trading partners around the world. And that 18% cost differential, it can be caused by taxes, tort costs, and other hurdles that our own government imposes.